Your attention comes from the celestial heavens into the world of dreams. As we see three figures before us today. Ellie has since left our dreaming world, as she is not here with us right now. But what she will tell you of what she saw from yesterday was that of the being Troy. We have learned that Troy is a cosmic entity, a being of great renown in Mordakinseye. He is not just the dogs, he is not the one fighting the dogs, he is the dog park itself. But Ellie brings us news, something concerning. Troy has said that he is no longer here to fight. We learned from the mushroom lady, Grandma Mushroom, that Troy is the defense system of his planet. A kind of immune system, you might say, when the powers of the egregore grow strong, and the Mushroom Man is imprisoned and no longer has the ability to facilitate the workings of the quest. With his protection having left us, the questers are left to wonder who will protect the world of the dreaming, of the chrysalis. Who will protect our planet if Troy is not here to fight? Feathers come and go in the wind. Clucking makes sounds. And Lissa waits here at the chrysalis, joined by her friend, Sir Bender. They are free to ask the creatures of Troy any questions, but I am afraid they are not speaking right now. They are just standing around, kind of like trees, you might say. One watches them from above. One who takes the presence of the egregore, you might say. What actions do they take? Sir Bender, in his wisdom, has decided that the Chaos Chicken must be consulted. Perhaps Troy's lack of will to fight has to do with the fairies that have gone missing. A sigil appears on the ground, one circle. But more quest power is needed to summon the Chaos Chicken. And he has invoked the power of the cards. I'm not sure I believe Troy. I think he may have been swapped with his Voidmere. A Voidmere? One starts to step out of the chrysalis. One whose name is Top Hat. Tell me about this Voidmere, Lissa. I have not heard of this device before. What does it do and how do you know of it? As you turn and you look at the figure who stepped out of the chrysalis, whose name is Top Hat, his appearance shifts and changes slightly. It appears as though something more is being revealed about him. It does seem suspicious. Well there. Ain't that something worth investigating? I'm sorry. I'm new here. I've been through all kinds of times and spaces. You turn and you see a certain Governor Mordakin from the Wild West has appeared. Oh my, this chrysalis sure is interesting, you might say. I was sent here by the Mushroom Man. Said he called for assistance, I believe, and I'm here to help if you need me. Are we trying to summon an agent of chaos? I'd be careful. Who knows what's going to happen if you do so? But I do find it suspicious. Learning about Troy? Perhaps we should investigate. Hey, do you know anything about this Mushroom Man? Where he might be hidden and how we might find him? The governor explains that he is on a mission from the Time Traveling Agency, a secret society of people who wear top hats and know the secrets of the various governments and agencies that operate in the questing world. Beneath the dream tree? Well, I can't say that I have many dreams, but how do we access this tree of dreams? A necromancer? Well, I'll tell you. In the Wild West, back in Jamestown, I was shot with a bullet, and there I saw the powers of necromancy at work. My daughter came and saved me from my terrible fate. It was there that I learned that she was a necromancer. Perhaps we need a necromancer to bring the Mushroom Man back. Perhaps one who can summon his spirit forward. I've heard they have certain kind of powers of such. Trapped under the intersection of three sigils, says Sir Bender. About to smoke some dream tree. Minimin, it is good to have you. We are joined by Minimin in our quest, a creature who comes out from the land of Troy. Tell us, Minimin, have you heard of... Tell us what you know about this world. About this smoke you speak of. Smoke it if you got it. Well, pardon me, I am not one to engage in such substances, for I am a governor of sorts, and I must have a clarity of mind. But I have heard that Troy does navigate those waters and plains. Perhaps, if you do partake in the wizard's leaf, as we call it, perhaps you will contact him in some way and draw his presence near. Indeed, Lissa. Perhaps you will be the necromancer, or perhaps you can find a necromancer who can bring forward the spirit of the Mushroom Man. True, flows through the lens of Liberty Caps. We must learn, I think, what happened to Troy, but we also must not lose sight of the Mushroom Man. Have I ever told you of the Mushroom Man's tower? Says Top Hat, now known as Governor Mordecai. Governor Mordecai is the top hat you speak to now. And this is his figure. So anytime he's on the board, you can engage with the governor, as the chrysalis is one of his frequent stops, one of the personas that the Mushroom Man shares with Mordakin. Now, I was Mordecai, but ever since promotion to government and learning all the secrets of our country, I forgot what I was going to say. I totally spaced it. I think this time traveling is having an effect on me. And like I said, I do not partake in the wizard's leaf. The governor doesn't. Here the questers stand in the dreaming world. What decisions will they make? We do not know. Sir Bender seems intent to face the powers of chaos and bring them forth. He is certain that he will be able to handle whatever comes his way. Others, like Governor Mordakin, are not so sure, and have invited the questers to follow a different path. How can we seek the Mushroom Man, Governor? What do you know of him? Well, the Mushroom Man, let me see. This is all I know about the Mushroom Man. I was but a mayor of Jamestown, and it was a quiet day, and I had seen this strange fella wander off into the distance with a cap on his head. I believe he is the Mushroom Man you speak of. He told me he was going down to the forest of Lincoln to deal with a wizard who had placed a curse on the land. I never saw him again, though. What I heard is that a group of savage dungeon crawlers slew the Mushroom Man and ate him. I was contacted by an agency calling themselves time travelers, and they sent me on my quest, I would say, to this ancient land. I'd never seen anything like it. When I got to the scene of the crime, I had saw that he had a magic staff upon which he held this very device. Now, we had seen people from other realms carrying these strange tablets into our town. We dubbed them the Dreadwalkers, because they would walk with their eyes, seemingly possessed by this device. The time travelers who instructed me and inducted me into governorship of our fine country of the enchanted land invited me to pick up the staff, told me that it would protect me from the powers of possession. So I carry the Mushroom Man's staff with me now, as a steward and protector. They told me that I should protect it until the Mushroom Man returned. So, here we are. I also found this book of many quests. Had some strange things in it. Plans for the future. Invading the world. Mighty fine plans, I'd say, but at what cost, I'd ask myself. Perhaps some assassin sent somebody to kill him. I don't know what happened. I'm simply here to help you adventurers find your way to the Mushroom Man and free him from his prison. It could be the wizard who did it. Though I don't think the culprit is as important as the solution to our problems. Without the Mushroom Man here, we have no way to connect with the lands of Troy and all the good works they do here in the realm of the dream. Oh, I need to do something with this. I keep bunking my head on it. Well, what's that? Huh. Do any of you know what this might be? It's a very beautiful gem. Probably worthless, just pretty. May we have the plans you found? Why, yes, you're free to look at it. I have to make sure that the book and this attention tracking sheet stays in the chrysalis, or it's under my stewardship. I wasn't given many things to do, but I was given a few, and I seek to do them properly. But you're welcome to look inside as much as you wish. Now, who is that that's speaking? James. Oh, you've been here for quite some time, haven't you, James? I believe that you would know what this was. You came to the chrysalis long before I did. A car, you say? Well, maybe for one of you folk. Here, I'll hand it to you. I do believe that this is some form of transportation device. Maybe if you learn how to use it, you could go find the Mushroom Man. I believe it was made by somebody. What was his name again? I can't remember. Well, I'll have you all know it's time for me to be leaving. I'm gonna just put everything back inside the chrysalis. If you have any questions, let me know. Good luck on finding them fairies. Good luck on finding out whatever's going on with Troy. And also, good luck on bringing the mushroom back. If you would, it sure would be helpful. I hear he has a scheduled Nexus event coming up in the not too distant future. The governor retreats back into the chrysalis, where he continues to do his work. Well, my friends, today has been a good day of questing. Oh my goodness. How does this happen all the time? Very well, very well. Malachi shows up and gives us a little bit more questing power. The battery was almost drained, and yet here we are. Bishop Malachi I think he shows up as the Cardinal. Yes. The Cardinal shows up. In the realm of the dreaming, appears walking out of the chrysalis. Actually, doesn't walk out of the chrysalis. I think the Cardinal... How does the Cardinal appear? Bishop? This is the realm of the dreaming. You can see the anti-chrysalis here. And this table represents the realm of dreams where we are now. How does the cardinal make an appearance? Silly questions, Cardinal. The question I have asked you is the only one that we need to answer right now. On a tattered carriage. Oh, okay. So what you see is the glowing object that the mayor had brought appears, takes the form of a carriage, comes forward, and out steps the cardinal. The device then vanishes away and returns back to its place of origin. It appears that this device has somehow connected to the carriage that drew in our cardinal today. A flash of smoke or a particular color? My good cardinal, we are doing some Q&A, some questing and answers. You have the opportunity to access the dream realm at this time in my chrysalis. And since you have showed up, your avatar is now on the board of dreams. You can ask questions. If you want to know what's going on in the story, you can ask your fellow friends here. We have Lissa the Lurker with us. We have Sir Bender, of course, James, as always. And Lissa, that's just the name I'm giving you. You don't have to take on that title. But I don't know. I like it, honestly. Lurkers are my favorite. I love lurkers. Drinks and dragon tales. We stand at attention, waiting for the smoke to clear. What color hat do we see? A red hat, of course. For you see the Cardinal of Dragonspine approaching. He is of the Holy Kingdom of Dragonspine, a new diocese he has set to embark for the Holy Order of his church. He is the steward and guide of the Kingdom of Dragonspine, as his church has not yet reached its influence to that realm. As a cardinal, you will find him at Pegasus Valley today, or perhaps another day, if not today. Those who wish to meet the cardinal in the flesh will join us at one of the various Amtgard events, where his holy presence is witnessed. It appears that Sir Bender, a mighty warrior, does revere the power and the authority of His Holiness. Well, it's okay. You showed up exactly at the right time, my friend. For Malachi, I see in you a budding questmaster. A giver of quests, yes, but one who masters his way through creating the identity that he seeks to be. Cardinal, what did you come here to do? Perhaps deliver a letter? I do have a letter from one of you, be it you or your brother in spirit. This letter is actually lingering up here in my mailbox. The lantern where it has not yet been read. If perhaps that is what you are here to do, then I will read the letter to you, whoever it's from, you or your brother. You hear coughing, though probably not from the lingering haze. Yes, many have gone to the trial of Sir Checkers, I understand. Yes? Do you think he is guilty, Cardinal? Do you think that he has truly completed, done crimes in Dragonspine? Oh, also, you should know. Please, someone tell him about Troy. Well, your blessings are received. Since you are here at any point, we can also open up the letter from whoever it's from. The mayor was here, by the way. You just missed him. He came in today. Sir Bender is truly a warrior at heart. Does not see he sees through these kings. Would you like to talk to me? Bishop, or Cardinal, a figure comes out of the chrysalis who previously you have known as Top Hat. Top Hat then reveals his identity to you as Governor Mordakin. Why, that used to be my name, good Cardinal. But you see, I am Governor Mordakin now. I am not just of one, but of many, whatever that means. Can I help you, good Cardinal? Did you have any questions for me? I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. I'm simply waiting for the Mushroom Man to return so I can return his belongings to him. That's what the time travelers told me to do, though I guess I'm a time traveler now. Takes time to get used to. Maybe being sieged by pirates. Now, what in the hootenanny is going on? Oh, no, that's a parallel dimension, my friend. Jamestown is safe and secure from those pirates. Jamestown only appears in the mortal planes once a year. After that, it's up to whoever else is on those lands to protect themselves from said pirates. But, the Pirate Viking Festival, that is coming up. I don't think I'm going to be making an appearance, but perhaps you will. Do you think the Cardinal's going to be coming, or perhaps the Bishop? Maybe one of each day. Now, my good Cardinal, Troy has served as a defense system against the Egregore. The Egregore, of course, being the mighty enemy of the Great Quest. Troy has been fighting ever since, but apparently seems tired at this time of fighting, and we don't know what to do. Perhaps we need more fighters like you, Sir Bender. Now that the forces of Troy are out of commission for now, I think we should recruit more questers to fight the Egregore in their stead. What do you say? Well, let's see what the Cardinal says. It seems that when you step on the lands, you don't know what time it may be. I wonder if this is the doing of the Mushroom Man, the commander. Maybe the great dragon Zephyr is doing this. All I know is that things are never boring or simple at the edge of the wood. Very, very well spoken, my good Cardinal. From what the Mushroom Man says, a Nexus event is a natural phenomenon. It's not something to be avoided, but pursued. We'll find out in good time. But the Mushroom Man knows what to do. He's the one organizing the operation. The invasion plans give me pause. Seems like a force outside of Troy and the Egregore. Now, let's clarify, Sir Bender, these invasion plans you're looking at. Are they the ones that are in the quest book? As you look through the book of quests, it is very clear that the Mushroom Man has been creating an invasion plan. It's described as my master plan. And when you look at it, it is this very sigil up here. The invasion plans include a dark tower, a chrysalis, transportation, and a destination to the land of enchantment. Surrounded by myth and legend, the Mushroom Man apparently seeks to invade the world of the mundane from the realm of the fantastical. Like and subscribe for the new expansion pack. Very good, James. Well, did you need anything else from me, good Cardinal? Otherwise, I have work to do back in the chrysalis. Namely, drinking some great coffee. Did you have any other questions for me? Anytime you'd like, you can just ask. I'm right here. Until the Mushroom Man's back, of course. Infinite expansion under development. Yes, that is good. Why, thank you. And if you see that bishop friend of yours, I intercepted a letter from him, and it did concern me a bit, because it appeared as though he was invested in someone else being mayor of Jamestown. Now, I know I'm not the mayor anymore, and I'm a governor now, but I was concerned about his heart's intent. It seemed as though he was parting ways from me, seeking somebody else to support. I don't understand the ways of the great and high spiritual mind, the father of all, as you all like to say, but I do understand a man's heart, and I was a little hurt by that letter. If you wouldn't mind investigating and seeing what might be behind it someday, I would appreciate it. Until then, I'm going to go drink my coffee. I'll see you around. Top Hat, or now known as Governor Mordakin of the Time Traveling Agency, wanders back into the chrysalis. Well, Sir Bender, we do not know what happened in the bishop's heart. We'll have to learn about his story. Maybe his connection to the governor. Maybe he saw this plan. Or maybe it was just his honest interest to be fair and true and just. We'll have to investigate that as time goes on. But if the story unfolds as such, the bishop's endeavor puts out the road cones and yellow ribbons. I don't get what you're saying. Was he interested in someone else, or being a sneaky person, as he usually is, to do shadowy deal in this wild town? Well, my friends, this was a good session, I would say. We've learned many things. We've made some connections today of the story, and I appreciate your time and attention and energy. Every day after we do the 3 cards, we can eventually proceed towards a story session event. The story session event at this time happens after the Quester Bug review. If things work out well, the storytelling session may be before the end of the stream, so you can still earn points. But right now, it's after we earn points. That way, we have our total quest power, and any points. I think a fun way to do it is that any points earned that day by our guild are essentially role-playing points. And if you want to take actions in the story that are of a particular effect, like freeing the Mushroom Man from his prison, summoning someone to them, etc., that will cost a certain amount of points that day. The total points do eventually get logged and can be used at special events. But I like where this is going, and I like what it's feeling like. I would like to keep nurturing this idea with you all as it's carrying on a little bit more of a life. I can feel it. So if you show up, you're here. If you're not, you're not. Anything that is significant, anything significant that happens in the story, I will do my best to make a video of it or capture it in some way. It will be especially helpful for any note takers, people like Ellie, Lissa, Bishop, any of you who like to write things down that happened and report back is appreciated. That being said, I think it's time for me to venture off into Dragonspine. After all, I am not the Mushroom Man or Mardigan or the governor. I'm just a peasant. I'm here to have a little fun, play some games, and see where this wild quest of life takes us all. That being said, Sir Bender, Cardinal, I feel this all drawing to an end. Before I wrap it up, I give the channel directly over to James, who is always watching us, who is always with us in our dreams. And do you have any last words, anybody? Very good. Seems like James has called for us at the liability clause. Yes, please, more of that. We need to make sure that we are not liable for anybody's actions. It's theirs and theirs alone. Thank you for questing, one and all. I look forward to seeing you all around. Hello there, Lissa. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop or Cardinal. Thank you, Sir Bender. Thank you, James. Thank you to any new questers or any lurkers there in the background. I appreciate your time and attention and energy.